man, so the past couple of days post the Super Bowl performance for Kendrick Lamar, things have been crazy, bro. Now I had a couple videos planned, ready to release, but more information started to come out, and I'm like, nah, I just don't feel right putting things out without telling the full story, the full reactions of everything that's going on. So we're gonna get into it, all right? So I'm pretty sure a lot of people, even though if you don't like my takes, you still come to my platform because you believe that I'm gonna keep it G and I'm gonna be honest. So we're gonna be as nuanced as possible and tell as many truths as possible as we talk about the discussions that's going on post the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl performance, okay? So first thing first, y'all see this graphic on the screen? We'll come right back to this. You're gonna see me switching back and forth with different clothing because this is a video that's spliced together. As I got more information, I wanted to go ahead and add towards it, but let's talk about it. The days after Kendrick Lamar took over the world and had everybody watching him embarrass Drake, the numbers are in and it broke some records, all right? So Roc Nation has put out the stats. It says we've broken the record again, the most watched Apple Music halftime show ever with 133.5 million viewers, all right? Now, if you're wondering, in 1993, Michael Jackson performed at the Super Bowl and did 133 million viewers. The specific number that I'm seeing was 133.4, and they're saying that K-Dot did 133.5. And for modern day times, we seen Usher's performance last year and the YouTube numbers, 32 million views in 11 months. But Kendrick just in one day had 32 million views. Wow. Now, y'all know how hip hop goes, bro. We don't just look at numbers to determine quality. All right. And we also know controversy brings in the eyes, the viewers. People want to see what's going on. And then everybody was waiting to see if Kendrick Lamar was going to perform that song. He even teasing everything, you know. So this video, we going over the reactions to the Super Bowl, you know, some funny things, some hating things, some fair criticism, all these things, all in this video. Make sure you hit the like button. Let's get to it. Now, hold on for a second. This is the problem right here. This post right here is going viral from last year after the Super Bowl. All right, y'all see, we just talked about the numbers that Kendrick did. It seems to be those numbers were legit because those numbers are also being reported by the NFL. But last year, Roc Nation reported that they did 202.4 million Super Bowl viewers for the Usher's halftime show with a very similar post that they posted for Kendrick Lamar. So I'm like, the fuck going on at Roc Nation, bro? This is why y'all in a position when people don't believe y'all when certain things come out. This is why people are skeptical of the games that y'all play. Because why are you lying? You had to be lying at some point in time. You had to. And I'm not finna come and stick my neck out and defend y'all when I'm seeing shit like this. Who could defend this, bro? Now, this NFL article has Kendrick Lamar at 133.5 and Usher's at 129.3 million. So it seems as if Kendrick Lamar's numbers are real. Usher's numbers that were reported by Roc Nation were fake. This post is still up. For what reason? I don't know. I don't know if they ever came out to clear this up, but it looks funny. I mean, we already know this, dog. People lie about numbers all the time. That's why you cannot base quality based off numbers. Just as I said at the beginning of this recording of this video, you know, I enjoyed this halftime show regardless. I also enjoy Kendrick Lamar's, but let's continue pushing. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all my opinions as we go through things. You guys can get a gist as we react to all the things that's being said about his performance. So comedian Kev on stage mimics Kendrick Lamar right here.
Say, Drake, I hear you like I'm young.
Yeah, bro. When he did that, I'm like, bro, I knew he was gonna perform the song. But just that moment, the evil eyes grin, that shit like, damn, bro. That's crazy. All right. But what's interesting is, if you guys was wondering if OVO was paying attention, yes, they were. So they were in Australia. You see Chubbs and Preem, they was watching the show. Chubbs trying his best to act like he's not paying attention. He in his phone. That's Preem over there. So yeah, they watched that performance. They seen what's going on, man. They say OVO Preem smiling too hard. He know it's a rapper. He don't want to get another wedgie by YG. I heard that wasn't true. But what y'all think Drake was while his homie sitting and enjoying Kendrick's performance, man? He had to watch it at some point. You got to see if it's just that bad. I know his lawyers are watching that shit. Yeah, man. Kendrick got a lot of laughs out of that performance, man. I got a lot of laughs, though. So this was him after the situation. Celebrating like they won a championship. I think we got another shot of him coming off the field, bro. They was moving like Secret Service, dog. Make way for the king. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's crazy that a lot of these good ass rappers be little as hell. Now y'all know Serena Williams popped up on that shit, you know?
Man, I did not crip walk like that at Wimbledon. Ooh, I would have been fine. It was all love.
So yeah, Serena Williams was crip walking on Drake's grave. I don't know why people are surprised that she did this or trying to make an excuse why she did it, whatever. Drake dissed her husband in a rap song. They don't rap. So they're gonna team up with the person who could diss him back. It's as simple as that. Now, in regards to the performance, this lady right here saying Joy D'Angelo says, Kendrick literally protested and taunted America in front of the president during America's biggest sports event, Chef's Kiss.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy.
All right, so this was not even like long after the show. Moments after, within 15 minutes, I believe, of the halftime show. This right here is posted saying Kendrick Lamar slammed for worst halftime show ever during Super Bowl 2025 performance. This person says, AKA the blackest show ever didn't appeal to the whites at all. Too many B-sides, too much culture on the biggest stage. Bravo. Now, it did have a decent amount of B-sides, but really B-sides from the GNX album. And it was an interesting move that he decided to go ahead and make, because this one right here, you don't typically see that. At Super Bowl, we know people to play their hits. And he did play his hits, such as Humble and DNA, but people was thinking more of the, you'll probably see the song with Rihanna, or Don't Kill My Vibe, or things like that, you know, Money Trees, much more the bubbly, upbeat songs. But he was like, nah, we're gonna go ahead and preview what's gonna be on the tour, the GNX tour. He told that story, so he did it the way he wanted to do it. Just to say right now, my biggest gripe was the beginning of the show. I did not like how the mix was. It sounded hollow at the beginning. By the time it finally got to Humble, I believe everything was perfect from that point. Maybe it's dynamic of the sounds of the song that rang off better in the stadium, because Humble does have a really infectious beat. Peekaboo sounded good as well. Even the room that I was in, a neutral crowd. When Peekaboo dropped, I don't even think they know the song, but they liked the beat. They liked the vibe of Peekaboo. But before that, the song just wasn't hitting for the casual audience, and I understand the people didn't like it. You know what it felt like as a hip hop fan or Kendrick Lamar fan? I had a job that I worked with this white guy, older white guy, and we were talking about jerk chicken. And he said to me, he doesn't like jerk chicken because it has too much seasoning on it. And that really confused me. I'm like, I love jerk chicken because of the seasoning. He likes much more simply seasoned food. And I'm like, okay, interesting. I think that's this Super Bowl performance that Kendrick Lamar did. Too seasoned, too much hip hop, in their opinion. They can't bear it because you have to have some level of understanding to get it, to be able to enjoy it. Like, it's the event for the casual of all casuals, you feel me? So those people want to be entertained. They don't want to feel left out, or... So I think it's similar to like us as Kendrick fans or hip hop fans or people that actually enjoyed the show. So I am going to acknowledge the people that didn't. It's like you going with your favorite meal and you happy about your favorite meal and you serving to somebody else and they don't like it. You like, damn, you don't like this shit? All right, cool, I like it. I'm not sure why you don't like it so much. Something must be wrong with you, but hey, it is what it is. This shit's still fire. Ain't nothing you can tell me about this shit not being fire, but I get it. You're not used to it. Oh well, that don't take away from this shit not being fire. But okay, so they talking about this shit being the blackest show ever and it not appealing to whites and things of that sort. So this dude says this right here and Kevin on stage reacts to it.
All right, y'all, I'm sorry. Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl was whack. That was one of the worst halftime shows in recent memory. First of all, Kendrick Lamar is not mainstream. Like, people do not know those songs. The white people at the Super Bowl party that I was with, he may as well have been speaking Mandarin.
But what's mainstream though? Just because they don't know the songs don't mean it's not mainstream. It's plenty of Super Bowls that I do not know those. The whole house I be in, where them white folks be performing, we don't know not one song. Plenty of times. Years back to back to back to back. So what's mainstream into who? It's only a few Michael Jacksons. Shit, there's only one Michael Jackson. So I'm just saying. Dude says off a halftime show, and they post all these motherfuckers in there going crazy. So they said this is what they said about the last two performances, so don't even bother. So Usher faces backlash from fans after a trash halftime performance. Top 3 worst of all time. Rihanna show dub born by fans, waste of money. So yeah, they have been trashing past 2 halftime shows, huh? Yeah, that's right. That's right. So dude says, we've been sitting through years of watching Guns N' Roses and Aerosmith or whoever at the Super Bowl. Y'all gonna be all right. That's real talk. That's real talk. Kendrick has songs that are so much bigger and more stadium friendly. I don't know why you went with that set list. The damn songs probably would have rang out louder. That era of songs would have rang out louder. But he's preparing for the Gen X tour, it seemed like. So this dude responded saying Kendrick performed 8 of his 14 highest charting songs as lead artist. No peak Billboard chart position isn't an indicator of best, but it's a bulletproof measurement of biggest. Okay. So this says Samuel L. Jackson literally explained why the show went how it went. Can't understand how that's selling over heads. You can still hate it, but the reason was clear. That's true. Like, that's true. I'm glad he said the last sentence too. Like, it was a message about not wanting to conform and tap dance and play the biggest songs that he probably felt he was trying to get chart success. He wanted to go up there and say something. That's what he chose to do, but you cannot choose the reactions as well. You know, you can only choose what you do. Then once it's out there, people are going to have their critiques. And that's just what it's going to be. Some people criticism comes from this rap beef and they want to find something to shit on. That's fair. And other folks probably just truly didn't enjoy it that much. You know, some folks probably was neutral and just didn't feel it because they don't love hip hop the way the other folks love hip hop. Like, when you just look at it from the technical aspect alone, you can't shit on what that man was doing at all, because goddamn, the man doing a 2-step dance and moving all and not skipping a damn a bar, a line, a word, only when he had to stop from cursing and shit like that, bro. The man was rapping his ass off technically, bro. It was amazing as far as the talent wise, what he was doing, the ability, what he was doing, bro, and everything along with it. Like, it was a great show. It was a great show. Was it the best show? No, I don't think it was the best show. I enjoy Usher's show better. But I wasn't mad at the show at all. I would have wanted people in the room with me to enjoy it more. I wanted them to enjoy it more. Like I said, you know, when you do bring someone your favorite food, you want them to like it. But at the end of the day, it ain't gonna make it not be your favorite food anymore. So Ply says if you one of them people who trying to tell Kendrick what he should have done different, all you got to do is get your own halftime show performance, and you can do it exactly how you want to do it. It's really that simple.
Would the performances have not been better if Lil Wayne performed? If we had 6 foot, 7 foot, a milli, performance by Big Timers, performance by Juvenile?
Well, you can't go back and forth between and compare those two. I mean, Kendrick was picked for the Super Bowl, and I think he's well-deserved artist to perform at that Super Bowl. But I do think that, you know, his stellar year last year was the reason why he was picked for the Super Bowl, and that included Not Like Us to me.
That's what I feel.
All right, thank you, brother.
No problem.
And that's why I debate this point so much, because I can't stand you. Kendrick Lamar is only here because of Not Like Us folks. I don't like that. That's not true.
I might believe it only, but
hello, who's this?
I don't think they played the full theme from the last call up, dog. I don't give a if he's there for Not Like Us or not. It's not only, but it's a part of the reason why he's there. It's part of the reason why he's there. Yes, he whooped Drake's ass in a rap battle. Yes, it doesn't matter. The reason is he's there. He's there. It's a part of the lore of him becoming arguably the #1 rap artist in his generation. Not pop artist, not the biggest artist, because as far as numbers, Drake has that. But as far as critically acclaimed, Not Like Us is a part of his story. It doesn't matter how y'all want to cut it. Oh well, it is. Now, regardless of set list, DJ Academics, like I told you before, he came and admitted that he was the original source for the set list. Not that he just found the shit or whatever and then posted it. He was the original source, okay? And he celebrates that point.
You niggas don't leak shit. Y'all niggas suck dick. I told y'all what's gonna happen. It happened. You nigga like, yo, nothing bigger than the chat, nigga. Let me tell you how I got that nigga Kendrick's Super Bowl performance. A nigga who worked at the arena is a chat nigga. Who niggas labels tight to me and they pay me. But we gonna work it out. Can't beat the chat. Stop it. You heard what I'm saying? That's how I got it.
I took your card and that was it.
Get my Interscope. How'd you get it? The NFL hit me. Act, we gonna sue you. Well, dude, I told him, I said, I'm gonna call him Drake. No, I Drake my mans, but y'all gonna sue me? Because I don't sue. Actually, I would sue. I'm playing. Actually, I would. Anyway, they said, they sent me an email this morning. They said, don't mention the track list. Because apparently when we leaked it, they got paranoid. You know what I did? I went live on Rumble. Shout out to Rumble. I went live on Twitter and I leaked that bitch. I just want to show y'all, any of y'all journalists who ever think y'all on my level, suck a dick. I'm going to end it like that because I don't fuck with none of y'all. I seen all y'all trying to kick my back in because y'all thought I was done. I'm going to keep leaking everything. I don't fuck with y'all. I don't fuck with Kendrick. I don't fuck with no artist. It's going to be like that for life. Just keep sucking dick and keep getting info from me.
Dude right here says, dude is acting like he just leaked some crazy classified documents. It's just a track list. Everybody watched it regardless. That shit didn't mean nothing. Still did record views. It didn't mean nothing. But some funny shit did happen. So Joe Budden, you guys will see a still image on the screen, but Joe Budden did speak on the track list being leaked. This shit funny as hell because just listen, man.
Whoever this cultureless kid is that put this together, this is the worst Super Bowl lineup I've ever heard.
And that's the point.
Yeah, somebody just trying to make Kendrick look stupid on Super Bowl weekend.
Yep.
No all right. Oh. No good kid, Mad City.
Here,
just Mad GNX records.
Let me read it. Well, all right, let me read it. Then
knock it off.
So the leaked set list is Bodies, which is the GNX snippet.
Okay.
Squabble Up.
Euphoria came on.
Humble. DNA. Euphoria. Then the Big Three line from Like That plays.
Oh, my Lord.
Man at the Garden. Peekaboo. Then Kendrick says he wants to perform his favorite song, alludes to it being Not Like Us. Luther, All the Stars, Not Like Us plays, and then it says Certified Lover Boy, Certified, and then Another Sound is made, and then TV off.
Yeah.
This is the absolute worst April Fool's joke that this is not happening. Punch would punch him. Somebody would.
Yeah, Joe got to come. Joe got to come and keep the same energy tomorrow. You got to come keep that same energy tomorrow, bro. But people are looking at it from a lens of they want hits after hit after hit. They don't want the story for a Super Bowl performance. They want to see your biggest hits that you think everyone knows. That's perspective of it. They want you to do the biggest hits that they think everyone knows. And it was a situation that, you know, obviously you don't think you're going to hit B-sides at the Super Bowl. You don't think that. But Kendrick was like, I'm going to do it my way. And, hey, bro, this is a reaction you got to deal with. Everyone's not going to agree with your way. Okay, so Drake has liked a post in regards to Cenat speaking on the audience noise being manipulated to sound more bigger at the Super Bowl. Now, we're going to tap into this, but first thing first, I seen some Drizzy Gobblers speaking on Kendrick Lamar continuing things about his beef to stay relevant or whatever, or saying that he has to stop speaking on these things or antagonizing Drake, he needs to move on. Drake ain't moving on. Drake ain't moving on. So y'all ain't moving on. Everything Kendrick does, I see people in the comment section saying Drake blase, 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 and they be Drake fans. Everything Drake does, I see people in the comment section saying blase, blase, blase about Kendrick. And they be a mix of Kendrick Lamar and Drake fans as well. Newsflash, this is hip hop. It's competition. No matter how much you don't want it to be, since they have engaged in a huge beef, it's always going to be a Kendrick and Drake forever. Forever. Just as you hear Jay and Nas, just as you hear Tupac and Biggie, you are always going to hear people talk about this beef. The same as you hear the Celtics versus the Lakers. You are always going to hear people talk about this beef. Kill the narrative as far as this person needs this person to stay relevant. Now they are joined by the hip in their legacies. It is what it is. Get over it. Stop using it as a talking point because it's not going to change the fact that they are going to be mentioned together for eternity. But with that being said, let's get to the conversation from Cenat.
Kendrick Lamar came out. Word to my mother. If anybody was there, y'all knew it was. Y'all knew it. Y'all felt it. Crowd was making no noise. This is me being honest. I was there. The loudest times that they made, the loudest time that the crowds did was, I think him being shown for the first time, SZA, Samuel Jackson being shown for the first time, and then They Not Like Us. Now, I honestly feel like some of the songs he should have switched out for more. You feel me? For like another song or some shit. Like there's some songs on there that I was like, damn, he could have switched that out for like this. This would have been fire here. This would have fire been there, right? But one thing I will say though, although the vibes was not good, crowd was not good. I don't even think like, bro, like they were just not fucking with the performance. Like up until They Not Like Us. But what I will say is the symbolism behind that performance was top tier. I'm not gonna lie. I paid attention to like the set.
All right, so he showed love to symbolism. He said the crowd wasn't that much into it. I'm not surprised. Kendrick took a risk. He kept the extra hip hop. With that, you take a risk. You up there rapping your lyrics to B-side songs. Doing B-side songs is crazy. Like, honestly, it's a risk to do that shit, and you have to know everyone's not gonna know your B-side songs, but you are trying to put on a performance and a show, and that's the risk you take. I think he's hearing the chatter. I think he doesn't want to come off as the person that's going to finally get the biggest stage possible, and I didn't think he wanted to do. Obviously, he didn't want to do the run-of-the-mill commercial, all the hit records, performances. He didn't want to do that. And when you make such a polarizing decision like that, you have to be okay with the results. The NFL, I'm sure they are happy with the results. As we showed earlier, they see the noise every single year about people not liking shit. But the numbers though, the numbers had them captivated, had the folks captivated. But let's keep it pushing. Now, this is what Drake liked of Cenat. So this is what he liked Cenat saying. So Cenat claims that the NFL added crowd noise to Kendrick's Super Bowl halftime show stream, liked by Champagne Poppy. All right. You know, we gotta just skip past it. Gotta skip past it. It's right here.
Okay. Oh my God, they add sound effects to the NFL shit. Oh my God. All right. So right here, there was no sound. I just heard crowd sounds. All my life right here, there was no sounds. Fuck, they add crowd effects? I did not know that.
So how we looking at that? Is that typical for a broadcast? Is that something normal? I don't know. If you are someone that does broadcasting or work on these type of productions, if you are in my comment section, let me know. But I do see people showing audio from the crowds, and you can hear the crowd. The crowd is in there singing stuff. That's like at the A minor. That's not the same as the speakers from the arena. That's not the same thing. They sing a wop wop wop. That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing, bro. Now this is right before Squabble Up played. You listen to the crowd right here. That's two different sounds. That's two different sounds. I'm listening to headphones, so I can tell. That's the crowd. They know that shit.
I was stargazing. Life goes on. I need all my baby.
The crowd got hyped when they heard that shit. That's two different sounds. That's not the audio mixed with the no. But I'm not saying that in the broadcast that you may not hear that though. But there is a thing like comedians do this. Comedians have the crowd mic'd up. It's microphones that are aimed towards the crowd to capture their audio. And in their specials, they play with the manipulation of the crowd sound. They'll boost the sound for the jokes and stuff like that, amplify it, and can lower it when it's necessary for the comedian to be able to be heard clearly when they're speaking. They play with the levels of the audience. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's like just a track or it's the mixers cranking the sound in the audience. Even if it's minimal, people believe it's minimal people speaking, it's enough people cheering in that arena to boost the sound to get some of that. So it may be a mixture of all the two. But nevertheless, if it's true or not, I know people were singing. If people weren't cheering, I understand why they wouldn't be cheering for certain songs, because they don't know the songs word for word. It's not something to cheer for. People want to sing along, but the man's rapping fast as hell, lyrical as hell. Everyone don't know all those words to those songs, especially these casual people. So I wouldn't be surprised they're not singing it and they just trying to watch the performance to understand what's going on. But the funniest thing I seen was this comment right here where this dude says hundreds of dances and participations in his halftime show when they can't manage to feature one single white person. This is pathetic. And dude says, nah, we got rid of DEI. Based on merit, the black dance is better. That may be a lady, I don't know. But yeah, my boy, there's a bunch of people tearing this ass up. Like, nigga, you ain't gonna get no DEI dances up there, man. Out of here, man. Hell no, they said right here, they said this youth, DEI must be removed from every facet of American society. Our very lives depend on it. Every facet. Every facet. But check out the rest of my coverage that I never posted, man. Peep this real quick, man. Do y'all want to see these Drizzy Gobblers talk OVO Mall? I don't know if Rory's a Drizzy Gobbler. You try to keep objective, but we got time, right?
Stop talking about the Amazon pop-up show. That has nothing to do with this.
Oh, yes, it does.
No, it does not. It has nothing to do with
just copy and paste that.
The bottom line is this. This set list, these are not hit records. When you're talking about the biggest stage in entertainment, you need hit records. Undeniable hit records. Not the songs that we like, because there's some songs on there that we like.
Humble is a hit record. DNA, they are undeniable hit records. Undeniable hit records.
As a culture, when you put somebody on the Super Bowl halftime stage, you need the songs that people that never even heard of Kendrick remember, like, oh yeah, that's who that is.
Well, I don't want to do that because there were a couple hits in there. So I would say Humble is a hit. DNA is a hit. All the Stars is a hit.
All the Stars too. TV Off is a hit. Not Like Us is a hit.
Not Like Us is a hit, and TV Off is turning into a hit.
Yeah. Now you telling me it was turning into a hit.
It would be half and half.
Don't tell me it was turning into.
No, but don't try to hang on to that point. The turning into a hit for TV Off. TV Off is out of here. Like, it was a meme. Everyone wants to hear that shit. Come on, don't do that.
It just came out.
So why perform it?
Because he just did a GNX whole performance. Slipped in DNA, Euphoria, and Humble. So, even though I even put Euphoria within the GNX rollout.
So back to what I'm saying. This Super Bowl performance was predicated and built upon a moment that an artist had in a year. Now that we got the performance, do you feel like the performance lived up to the hype?
With your point of saying Not Like Us was the hype? Yeah.
Okay.
If that's the case, yeah. The Not Like Us performance, it was good. If he would have just performed Not Like Us and walked off the stage, or performed Not Like Us 12 times in a row like the comedian Josh Johnson suggested, I think people would have loved the point, but just Drake fans would have been mad. Like, you made it all about Drake, but people would have been like, oh my God, that shit was crazy. And just with other hit songs, people would have loved that shit, you know? But it's the point that he made a choice to go and take a chance and do the B-sides off of GNX.
He said everything that we didn't think he was going to say. He had Serena Williams crip walking. The choreography was insane. The camera angles were insane. I'm going off your point of saying Not Like Us is what was
when
being
you say
anticipated.
The choreography was
that met every expectation.
What choreography was insane, Rory?
First of all, that ain't even a crip walk that she did. Let's get to that. OT Genesis don't approve of that. Let's get to that. Shout out to Zip.
That was dope no matter what, though. That was dope. That was one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, but we know why it was there. It's clearly because of the boy. How y'all not? What y'all not? I gotta say. I'll say it.
No.
I say it. I say it, man. It's clearly because of you know who, man. Serena Williams, crip walk. Are you serious? I get the Compton ties. She's from Compton. I get that.
Of course.
But is her husband not a colonizer?
As a colonizer, I would say yes.
So where's the consistency in the messaging here?
My shit wasn't
why I gotta be the one? No, shut the up. Cause you niggas is y'all crip walking now. That performance was not it. The only performance worse than that was Pat Mahomes. Let's just be real here. Y'all gonna make me say it like the bad. Y'all was not, that shit was very lackluster. For the moment and the anticipation, because I'm not gonna lie, I was anticipating it.
Wait, I thought you wasn't gonna watch it. I thought he wasn't gonna watch it.
I'm like, I'm gonna see when he had 75 niggas come out that little GNX, I was like, damn, that's like when David Blaine made the whole audience disappear. How did he do it?
Yeah.
But after that, it was like, I like these songs. I like some of them, but they're not hit. We just watched Usher perform hits last year. Rihanna hits the year before that. The Weeknd hits. Like, these are not hit records. I like some of these records. All of the Stars is my shit. But you don't, not at the Super Bowl.
Well, first of all, All the Stars should definitely be played at the Super Bowl. I think All the Stars deserved, and this is why I said that I feel like he focused.
All of the Stars could be performed at like All-Star Weekend.
No, bro.
All the Stars be performed at the Super Bowl. Only thing that I would not be mad at people arguing is bodies. I really like Peekaboo at there. I liked how Peekaboo fit into the performance. Euphoria, I didn't expect Euphoria being played. I didn't expect it. I liked that it was played. Like everything, I liked that it was played, but I can understand why the fans, why casual listeners be like, I would want a bigger song than that.
All of the Stars is one of the biggest. What are you talking about? All the Stars is a huge record.
It is a huge record, but you also got to understand audience, Damaris. That's the part you're not factoring in here. When we get all of these videos from the audience just standing there, sitting down, looking at this dude because they don't know who Kendrick is. This is the NFL. This is a predominantly white entertainment sports thing. This is not NBA.
They stood there when Beyonce performed Formation too. The people that are at the Super Bowl is not who you perform for. That's not who Jay-Z is going and grabbing, entertain these billionaire white people.
Yes, I get it. You want to perform for people that are not there so they could tune in and watch I get that. But guess what? The numbers dropped. He didn't even do what Usher did.
That's a lie.
It's Usher.
This nigga had the hottest shit. Usher hasn't had a year like this in how many years?
Dog.
What are we talking? No. Usher, you know what it is? Usher has a catalog of hit records over the last 25 years.
Kendrick also has a catalog. He didn't perform his catalog.
He don't have the hits, man.
This nigga just said it just lied.
Yes,
we like some of these songs, but they're not undeniable. Usher has an undeniable catalog.
I'm saying it's Usher. It dropped 6% down from what Usher did as someone that is just a rapper. My mom,
what does that say?
And all her friends.
What numbers are they looking at? Because the numbers that's out today said it did 2% more, 3% more. We went over there already at the beginning of the video. Like, that's a lie.
Are sitting there for Usher no matter what, because that's Usher. He's been here for 25 years as a pop star. My mom's going to go to the bathroom during the Kendrick shit.
The year that Kendrick had. Factor that in.
But you're not factoring in the audience
Usher never
of
had a year like that. As dope as Usher is, Usher never had a year like this, not like us shit. Never in his life. I'm older than all of you niggas in here, and I'm telling you, Usher Raymond has never had a year that was this hot. He's
never had a moment. He's had a career as
That's
a
my
pop
point.
artist.
Thank you for finally getting where I'm at. You giving a nigga a stage like that based off of a moment.
And I think that's where we disagree, that Kendrick is valued
Keep
at
it
this
real,
regardless.
man. I like Kendrick. I don't want to sound like I don't like Kendrick. He got shit joints that I like. I'm talking about giving somebody this stage based off of a song and a moment was a fail. They should have never given him that. They set him up to be now online where people are saying this is the worst halftime performance ever.
It was mixed reviews like anything else, man.
Okay, so
it wasn't no mixed reviews when Usher performed.
Hey, this nigga is just wrong. Like, he's loud and wrong. Like, technically, loud and wrong. We just showed y'all everything that he's wrong about at the beginning of this video. God damn. Bro, the audacity.
Yes, there was.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that shit, man.
There were.
Man, niggas ain't never seen a nigga roller skate at the halftime show. That nigga's reviews.
Okay, I feel like
the textbook definition of loud and wrong. Goddamn. Hell nah. Let's look at some comments. It's weird how niggas get so emotional over Drake. Another mall take that aged like milk. Kendrick did not have lower views than Usher, and he already surpassed him on YouTube in less than a day. Nigga just lying. What the And Usher, his confessions year was crazy. Like, what is he talking about? Like, bro, that shit just comedy, man. But let's continue. Let's continue with this shit, man. All right, so the Super Bowl lost 1.3 million viewers after Kendrick Lamar finished his halftime show. That's what the reports are saying, okay? So they say same energy with the Say Drake shit, and it's like, I heard that was your boy. They say, y'all thought this was the same man. Bruh, they got Kendrick with the loose V-neck. That shit is loose as hell. Hey, with the crazy grimace on the face. Boy, you would never imagine him becoming who he became. BET put, if I send you this, just know I'm finna do it anyway. I like that one. Good shit, BET. Ain't it crazy how far BET has fell off, man? BET used to be so part of our everyday lives. Now it's like once or two times a year. So Megan Thee Stallion, before, the Super Bowl performance, she was asked about,
Love you, Megan.
Are you excited to see Kendrick, though?
That's why we came.
So Drama Alert says Drake is reportedly upset about Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance. Dude says, wow, what happened? They say Drake finna show up to his next concert nailed to a flaming crucifix. Oh, man, that's in reference to him putting up with the bullet hole smoking, man. So Chick says, Kendrick better than me. I would have brought a lookalike and beat his ass.